Good morning everybody, my name is QD Yazdani and you all watching my channel Wood. So in this video we're gonna show you all about everything you guys need to know about the 5G mobile technology. If you watched our previous video, we have said that from the 1G and then all the way to 5G, now is the 6G is coming. Every decade we have a 1G that comes into action. So in the year 2020, since 2013, which we've seen the deployment of the 4G, and now it's 2020 and it's supposed to be 2022. Then by 2022 we all supposed to get this 5G technology, but it's we don't have it at the moment yet because of the political interference, and we said that at the first video of the Trump administration. And now we've seen all these new funny stories about the 5G mobile that incoming, about the plans and blah blah blah. We go in the detail, and for that, what's the problem it causes to airplanes, but that's a separate discussion. So in this video we're going to show you guys everything you guys need to know about the 5G mobile technology. So 2020 we saw that the 5G technology came into action, the 5th generation, and it offers voice plus very fast data transfer. 5G networks are cellular networks, and it means that the service area is divided into small geographical areas called cells, and it's estimated by 2025 it will have 1.7 billion subscribers around the world. So if you are living in the city with 22 to say 25 million people, as you see that most Asian countries are, especially in Southeast Asia, India, and other parts of the world, you guys see that some cities that there are at least 20 million people, and they have 4G, have all these issues, say can penetrate the buildings, or if you're traveling in fast on a freeway, or you're in a truck, or if you are in shopping in the big malls or big superstores, then you guys have lose this, that your mobile signals lose, they can't penetrate the building. With the 5G, because it's cellular, the more there is a cells, the more if say in one area the more cells, the more it gets momentum, and the speed increases, not decreased. So, and with say if one area has got 1 person or 2 person or 3 person, say if you put in a density of say 100,000 or 1 million people, say the more you guys add airs to this network, because there is more cells, and the more the speed and the momentum increases with this 5G mobile technology. So it's mind-blowing technology, and all 5G wireless devices in a cell are connected to internet and telephone network by radio waves through a local antenna in the cell. Mobile is sub 6 GHz small cells based on a cloud radio access network architecture. Thus we cannot upgrade existing system but have to build a new system, and it divides the geographical area, every area, into small called cells, and it's cellular. That's what you guys that's what we need, a new system, not the existing one. So, and this is also cloud radio access network, or C-RAN, and the C here, the C in the RAN, the C stands for and I put it here cloud, and RAN stands for radio access network. It enables very large scale deployments in the big cities with the millions of people. Collaborative radio technology support real-time virtualization capabilities, and it's like an evolution in the current wireless communication system, and it uses the latest common public radio interface, or CPRI standard. So it's a very fast, it's very powerful, and it's based on a cloud radio access network. It's very secure too. It's very secure and efficient, unlike the 4G or 3G, which is very vulnerable to hacks. And 4G is a little bit better, but 5G, because it uses cloud radio access network, is very secure from hacking, from the mobile all the way to the user. So it's a very secure network. So the RAN, radio access network, it establishes a connection between the base station. There's a base station somewhere to the end user. So the radio access network, as we say this one as a RAN, it establish connection between the base station wherever the mobile service provider is and the end users. End user means you guys, whoever hold the mobile phone in their hands and uses. And this is based on cloud or centralized. You can interpret this C as a cloud or C as a centralized. So in CRAN architecture, the baseband unit BBU, or we call it BBU, are relocated from individual base station to centralized control station, and often we can call this as a BBU hotel. And this is the future technology. This is the technology of the 5G, and also very cheap. It's very cost effective. It's very manageable solution for a lot of people. So it provides a mobile technology for it can service a large area. It's a large and dense area with a lot means millions of mobile users in one cell. So it's a very mind-blowing network. It can service the whole area in a cell, and the more, as I said before, the more people in the more users in one cell, the more speed it gets, the more momentum it builds. It's not going to slow down, it's not going to cut, or it's not going to do any other weakness or anything that other mobile technologies, say 3G or 4G, shows, but it's quite the opposite. And cloud radio access network, CRAN, is very cost effective, and it has very lower heating and cooling and whatever power requirements. So this is very environmentally friendly as well. And it's quite opposite to the DRAM. It achieves faster speeds than the distributed RANs. So distributed as a 4G technology, it uses distributed radio access networks, but this is quite opposite than DRAM. So it's not distributed. It's not a distributed RAN, but it's centralized radio access network. The other one is using cloud computing, open platforms, and real-time virtualization to allocate shared resources between BBU dynamically. So it's very secure, and it's very fast, and it can service it's a big geographical area. And it's quite opposite than the DRAM, distributed radio access network. 5G is a system of super high capacity and ultra high speed data with a download speed of up to 10 gigabytes per second. In crowded areas, the servers will be unified, which sums high speed. As we said, that the 10 gigabytes per second. If you guys, if you have a movie of say 1 gigabyte each movie, you can download 10 movies per second. And in the crowd areas like cities in Southeast Asia and most part of the world with say at least 20 million population, the servers will be unified with some high speed, and it's going to get momentum, it's going to get speed. So in other words, it is a tech ecosystem of wireless networks working together to provide super fast internet speed to mobile users. So we are moving from a single system to a multi-system that works together. And as we said, that this is a mind-blowing technology. It's very fast. You cannot even imagine this technology. This technology is, instead of breaking down, instead of slowing down, it gets momentum, because it's a tech ecosystem. So we are, as we say here, so we are moving from single system to multi-system that works together. So it collaborates with each cell collaborates with another cell. 5G has the ability to self-organize network SON. As the number of small cells increase, the SON gets more speed than and whooping momentum. So this 5G has the ability of self-organized network SON. The self-organized is a new technology that developed by China, and it's very scary because all the machine learning machines organize this network. As we have shown you guys here, that the 5G networks are a cellular network, and its service area is divided into small geographical area called cells. And this also referred to self-organized network SON, because it uses machine learning to organize this network. So the machines controls everything, all the network, and it's a key driver for improving operations, administration, and management activities. And SON aims to be very cost effective. And why we need this SON? Because with the SON we aim to reduce the cost of installation and management of 5G networks, and we're just going to simplify operational tasks through a capability to configure, optimize, and heal itself, because this self-organizing network can heal itself. So anywhere there is a network problem or anything, instead of human intervention, this machine learning that uses into self-organization network, it goes there and finds the problem, debug the system, whatever it needs is got to do, then it fixes the system without human intervention, because we use machine learning technology. So SON is autonomous. It uses the machine learning as its core, driving the machines control everything. The machine learns every time the network there is a fault in the network or something, then the machine learns if there is a problem in the network, or there is some sort of bug in the network, or there is a breakdown in the network, failure in the network. So there is at the core of SON, self-organized network, is a machine learning driver drives this SON. And if there is a problem in the network, if there is any other issues in the network, if the network breaks down, or there is a bug in the network, or there is a failure in the network, the machine learning goes there and learns and work it out how to fix the system. And if there is a pressure on the system, on the cell, then the ML machine learning comes in and into action and solves the problem. So in other words, as the number of small cells increase, the SON gets more speed and whooping momentum. So instead of slowing down, it increases speeds and momentum, because there is more cells in that area. So there is at the core of 5G mobile technology is the SON, self-organized network, and at the core of this SON is a machine learning. So the machine learning is the main driver of 5G mobile technology, because it can heal itself, it can organize itself, it can reorganize itself, it can if there is a power failure, or if there is a failure in the system, if there is another issues in the system, the machine learning comes into action and solves the problem very quickly without human intervention. And also, as the number of cells increase in a big geographical area with a lot of people, we mean millions of end users, and the SON gets more speed and whooping momentum, because this self-organized, as the name suggests, self-organized network learns. It learns and rectifies the problem by itself without human intervention. So now we're gonna see the 5G mobile characteristics. 5G mobiles has the ability to connect mobile machines, MTC, or machine type communication. So with the MTC we mean machine type communication is the new emerging application, where either one or both of the end users of the communication session involved machine. As we say in the previous slide, that SON, self-organized network, uses at the core machine learning. So now it also uses the MTC or machine type communication. So 5G is based on millimeter wave rate, and by rate it's not the mouse or rate, it's a radio access technology. So when you guys hear 5G millimeter wave rate, it means this 5G is got a millimeter, it's a new technology. Wave rate and wave rate, radio access rate means radio access technologies. The frequency bands which lies between 30 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz is known as a millimeter wave, as we referred here. If you look at here, 5 millimeter wave rate radio access technology, the traditional 3 gigahertz is becoming very congested and approaching its limit. And radio waves are very vulnerable to moving cars and trucks, and are very weak when going through buildings and building walls, thus blocking signals from outside mobile users inside the buildings. Millimeter waves are popular choice for 5G, but has other applications such as radio astronomy, telecommunications, and radar guns. So as we said in the first slide, that 3 gigahertz is getting very congesting. Currently we use the 3 gigahertz getting very congesting and is approaching its limit. So the 3G and 4G approach its limit, because there is a lot of issues. It's very vulnerable to moving cars and trucks. So if you are in the freeway, or if sitting in the trucks moving very fast on a train, or sitting any other fast moving objects, and are very weak to when going through buildings and building walls. So going through supermarkets, malls, say shopping centers, any other places with the dense electricity going through the inside the walls, so it's very vulnerable. To solve this problem, the 5G came in with the millimeter wave, our popular choice for 5G. So millimeter waves are solve this problem, penetrates the buildings. There's no problem if you guys sitting in truck or cars, or it's not a very vulnerable. Putting long story short, the millimeter waves are not vulnerable to moving cars or trucks, or if you are in a building or shopping in a supermarket or shopping centers or big malls. So you guys have a flawless, uninterrupted mobile network or mobile data communication. 5G mobiles are very energy efficient compared to 3G and 4G mobile technology. So the 5G mobiles in energy wise is very efficient. Allocating new spectrum to 5G at 1,000 times faster internet and data and surging traffic can hardly be managed by improving the spectral efficiency. The leading mobile companies such as Qualcomm and SON says that 10 times more spectrum is needed to meet the demand. And last but not least, 5G virtualization of the RAN, radio access technology, allowing sharing of wireless infrastructure among multiple operators. Without virtualization, 5G will be unable to meet its connectivity requirements. Virtualization can also serve the wired and other wireless networks by jointly managing the whole network from a central unit, further enhancing the efficiency of the network. So this is the 5 characteristics of the 5G mobiles, and as you guys seen here, that is very, very fast, it's very efficient, and the biggest advantages of the 5G mobile, the new technology, is we have a self-organized. It can organize, it can heal self. This technology 5G using SON, self-organizing network, can heal itself. It can self-diagnose itself. It can see if there is a problem. It can solve. So if there is more users, or there is densely populated areas, or there is a lot of users using mobile technology, so instead of failing or slowing down or braking, it increases the cells and it gets more power in speed. So this is mind-blowing properties of the 5G mobile networks. So in the next video we're gonna see what is the 6G mobile characteristics. So leave in the comment box what you guys think of 5G mobiles. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any question or comment, just leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next video, and bye.
Thank you.